Gentlemen, and welcome to the Sunday Psychic Show. I'm Phil Griggs, and I'm your host for the hour. It's I hope you're having a lovely weekend, remainder to it, and yes, just how lovely it is to see you all, and just going live on everything. Good. That's also Instagram Live as well as YouTube. So let's go do a little bit of this, and let's go and get our little old show on the road. Well, guys, can I ask you, how are you coping? I say, how are you coping? It's all about this eclipse at the moment, energy, and Mercury retrograde, and all the energies around us, which is in some ways challenging us in a little way here. Anyway, right, let's go do a little bit of this, and let's go and find out who's on the show. We got Tanya coming on first of all. She says, "Hey, Phil." Hey, Tanya. Yes. And lovely to see you again. Yes. And you know what I mean when I say that. Yes. We shared a curry last night. Absolutely fabulous. Fabulous meal out. Four of us went out. Lovely, lovely meal. And Sana, lovely to see you too, coming in from India. It's great to see you. We got Enzymatosis coming on Instagram. We got Simul77's just joined, and everyone else says. Susanna says hi, Phil, and Gupta saying hi, and Kathy says that hi, Phil. Like always, nice to see you again. Hope you're doing fun. I'm doing very well, thank you. And yeah, the football's good tonight, wasn't it? I won't go on about that. It's not for if you're a Liverpool fan, but oops. Anyway, we're going to just go on and just say hello to a few more people here. And Suzanne is there. Deanne wants to come through and says hi all. And Venetia's there. Darcy is there. And I can also see Ashtok is here. Davey is there. And sorry, Ashok, beg your pardon. And also the wonderful Maria. Well, lovely Maria. Yes, yes, it was lovely. Yes, brilliant. And all your other people coming through on Instagram. Chelsea Fit, I can see you too. And I'm just trying to get your comments to move up a little bit, guys. I don't know why it's doing this. And yeah, brilliant. Chelsea Fit and everyone else is coming through as well. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And it's just good to see you guys. It's just good to see you. I love doing the show. It's a pleasure doing it. If this is the first time you've been here, then I'm Phil Griggs, your host. I'm a medium. I'm also work as an aura medium during the show. And we also talk about astrology. We talk about events coming up that may interest you. And of course, we go and do your live mini readings, which is always a pleasure, always fun, and good to get the messages across to you guys. So what are we going to look at out there this week? What's important for us all? What do we need to understand about this current energy and how best to manage it? Let's go straight to the chart, shall we, and go and see this. Yes, let's go put it up there, and let's go and share the screen so you can do. Here we go, and there we go. Right, oops, just move it across, so you guys on Instagram can see this as well. There you go. I think you can. Good. And so what this week is all about. So in fact, if we go back to the 14th, the 12th, the 14th. And we can sort of understand what's going on with the energies out there, then we may understand a little bit. In fact, yeah, I think I'm just looking through the Instagram window. Yeah, but that's all right, though. That's all right. I think you guys can see it. Good. There we go. Right. Okay. So there's the moon. There's the moon up in Virgo, 23 degrees of Virgo, opposing, which the Virgo moon is a very analytical one. It also rules health. So would you understand when we talk about health, sometimes just keep an eye on things at the moment. And it's also about really dealing with things as they come up in front of us, maybe in sort of a practical way, keeping things in alignment, not dealing with everything at once. And but the ruler of Virgo is dear old Mercury, who's down here, who's now gone retrograde. And so it's in Aries. So we look at health, which is Virgo, Mercury in Aries. Some of the areas we may well be looking at is going to be our heads. Yep, stress, and how best we can deal with stress. There's a few things here I'll say here, guys, because the sun very close to Saturn down here, and also very close to Neptune. The Sun, Mercury and Venus also being together in a conjunction, as they both, which is a nice energy actually, they'll both travel backwards through the chart. This is what they're going to do over the next month. They're going to travel backwards, go into April, and then they're going to turn around and come forwards again. But you'll find here that Arians and Pisceans especially, and Virgos and Librans are going to have quite an extraordinary time. You may think here, hey, it's not showing yet. It's showing, can't see anything yet. Well, just give it a little bit of time. Neptune here brings out our dreams, and Saturn here is about taking responsibility. If we look about what we mean by taking responsibility, it's often about ourselves. And one of the things I would say here is, and it's the thing I'd like to talk about with you guys, it really is about showing us that sometimes we need to look at and deal with perhaps things that would say self-love. Being in your own peace, this is going to be a big part of this. We also may want to check our boundaries, how sometimes we want to say, I'm not going to do everything for anybody else so much. I need downtime, rest, taking things easy. We've got Mars, which is in this as well, and it's making a link to this. It's not a strong link, but it's there. And Mars in Cancer going forwards is Cancer is about mother and how mother nurtures us as Mother Earth, as much as we look as our own mothers, and also just how we can find that sometimes going forwards in our lives here is sometimes not necessarily having to deal with the future just yet. It may well be things that we're dealing with to do with the past. Do with the past, you say. What's all that about? What's all that about? Well, I'm going to come back to the main screen and just talk about this with you guys, because the energy around this at the moment is really saying to us here, how do you do self-love? How do you do this if you're not used to it? Is this something you've got to look in the mirror and keep telling yourself that you love yourself? Okay, you could do that. But one of the main ways here I would say about this is taking in those deep, relaxing breaths and bring yourself back to a state of calmness, feeling that calmness, bringing yourself back to being in peace with yourself. And though you've got loads of people around you, you've probably got friends, family, and everything like this, that's great. They got their way of dealing with things. But I would strongly advise just focusing on your breathing, just being in your higher self, and finding that element of peace to bring us into that limelight where we're going. What we'll find is with Mercury is going to be tending to want us to deal with matters that may come up from the past. We think we want to go forwards in life. Well, we certainly do. It's all about the sort of present and being in the present. But Mercury may bring things or people or situations back from the past for you to deal with. And sometimes it's tidying these areas up before you're actually able to look at going forwards. But you will find there will be times you're going to find some harmony here. I mean, Uranus is in a very good aspect here. So it wants to help us to find and define our boundaries. Define which is what you accept and what you don't accept. Making time for yourself. Oh, that's an interesting one. How do you go about this? If you're an extrovert and you always love being around other people, you're going to go, I don't like that. I like, it's almost like the extroverts or the people who, as soon as they get home from work, the first thing they look at is the phone and who they want to go and talk to. Well, if you do, then maybe talk about how you find calmness. Understanding people's irrational behavior sometimes and just observing it. You don't have to take part of it. You don't have to, unless you have to. But I would say here that this is about being in and discovering this peace. Now I'll go on about this. Because it's a time we need to experience it. The sun, which is in Neptune, is very much, sun which is in Pisces at the time of that eclipse, is very much harmonizing and being and finding a tranquility close to Neptune, the ruler of Pisces. And so it's about sometimes finding that inner tranquility, even though sometimes life is chaotic. But this is the best we could do with the circumstances that we're in at the present time. You may think here, you may ask it, how long is this going to go on for? Well, it's an interesting year, but it is a year, even when you look at the Chinese sign of the snake, is about sometimes your own integrity within yourself, as much as valuing the integrity of other people and finding calmness. It's for some people want to find it a racy year, but if you do, great. When Mars goes into Leo a little bit later, that will bring up the energies into the fire signs, and we'll see a little bit more energy there. And it's interesting what's going on the world stage, isn't it? We say a lot of chaos there, going backwards and forwards, like a game of tennis. And 15 love, 30 love, no, it's going around the other way again, and it's all going a bit bonkers. But so I thought I'd change the picture and just change it into a little bit of spring weather for you, and get ourselves into that nice spirit. Good. So let's do this for you guys. Thank you very, very much for joining. And also what I like to go and do is have a little share here about things that are going to come up over the next sort of week. Is going to be one here, which is and even with this shaman at the bull. Now this is gaining popularity a lot because a lot of people want to know how to heal, how to find and discover themselves. We always think that shamanism is all about potions, and sometimes people get very alarmed by it. Is it associated with black magic? No. Is it associated with looking after and caring for the self? Yes, absolutely. Being in part of nature, observing and respecting nature and respecting ourselves. And the stories that Yudita's going to share on this, I think you're going to find extraordinary. So, if you are away from the area of Luton and away from the area of this, like for instance, you are abroad, like Alexander is, for example, and Ashok probably is, and Mira Helmsley, yep, she's further away, but she's luckily she wants to join in. You can join this on Zoom. And if you come in on Zoom, you can watch the show live. And for details of that, just go to my website, philgriggs.com. Go to the events page and click on the PayPal link to pay for the show, and then contact me, and I will send you the Zoom link. But I'll see it anyway. So the link there will come through for you. So this is part of the energies at the moment. Very bizarre times. People finding it struggle time, whilst other people find it as a time of tranquility and peace. And those who find this is it's going to be really good. Yeah. Tanya says, yeah, really looking forward to this. Thank you, Tanya, for coming along, and everyone else is going to share the show there. Great. So that's going to be all about the show. Then for those of you in a Maidstone and Kent area, it comes up in April. I'm doing an evening of clairvoyance on Thursday, 17th of April at Moomoo's, which is in Maidstone, and fabulous venue. It was actually designed by one of the stage set designers for the Rolling Stones, and it's got a fantastic atmosphere in there, very much about Moulin Rouge and this sort of atmosphere there. It's an absolutely brilliant venue. So I'll be there doing evening clairvoyance. If you want a ticket there, get hold of Moomoo's and get them hold fast, because there's limited tickets available, and I do know they're selling rather quickly. So I'm very pleased to be giving an evening of clairvoyance there. I think it'll be great fun. A big thank you as well to everyone at the Bull and everyone who came along to the Bull. What an evening of messages and everything. What if you don't do PayPal? Says Maria, you don't have to do PayPal. It does it for you. It's you just click on the link, it takes your card details, and away you go. You don't have to have PayPal. It's a good question, that. Good question. Yes, all you need is your card details, and that is that. And then thirdly, if you're in Belgium, Holland, or you want to go to Belgium or Holland, come along to this event. It's a TriStar healing event. It's TriStar because there's three of us working on this. Myself, Yudita, and Mia. And you're thinking, okay, what does Mia do? Well, she's actually a healer with horses. It's not healing the horses, a healer with horses. So this is very much about working with the horses to help heal, to help people find their way to more in tune with how they're going to deal with this year. Plus the fact there's going to be mediumship, there's going to be hypnotherapy, past life regression, future progression, and shamanic breath work as well. Plus more. It's going to be a very busy weekend. And those coming along, I think they're going to thoroughly enjoy it. And a big thank you there to Mia for hosting this event as well. Absolute magic. And so those are the 3 events which are coming up in the not too distant future, plus the show which goes out every Sunday. I'm going to try and do the show next Sunday, but I'm traveling, but I hope to get the show out to you guys. Brilliant. How's that? Is that all right? Is that all right? Happy? Good. I can see all your requests out here for mini readings, so I think I better go along and do those in just a second. And welcome everybody in on Instagram as well as on YouTube. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining me. Let's go do a little bit of this and we're straight back. Alrighty. It's I love this show. I love doing the mini readings, and it's really opened my eyes to the way mediumship works. Because I always used to think that you had to be with someone, you used to see them and talk to them. And then I realised you don't have to do that. Then I realised you just need their voice, and then I realised you don't need that. And yeah, because if the spirit world is connecting with you and you're thinking of your loved ones and you're thinking of your questions there and everything like this, then that's what it all is. All I need from you guys is a colour and a question, and let's get on and let's go and have a look at the show and see who says what says who, and where we're going. All right. And so for instance, as you can see here, Saru, I think that's how to pronounce it. May I get a message from Spirit, please, and a colour yellow. And right, so yellow is now. I love this. So I love this. I love his energy around you. I want to say to you here that as I see this coming through, this really is. You're finding yourself, aren't you? You're rediscovering who you are. And this is the messages that start to come through for the spirit world to tell me here. And I feel that this is going to be one of the, although this eclipse affects a lot of people in difficult ways, I think you're going to discover. It's about discovery with you. And I'm hearing from, as I tune in with the spirit world and feel the spirit world around you, I feel that this is a particular time, especially a lady here wants to come in on your mother's side of your family. And she may well have loved flowers and or worked with flowers, but she's just giving you loads of flowers through. So I think this is about celebration as well. And also, would you understand about poignant dates, special dates coming up now very soon, almost pick up like birthdays and celebrations, or even dates of passing and things like this. And also, would you understand about moving, my friend? Would you understand moving? She's telling me about moving, and she's telling me here about stepping up in your working life. Would you understand about going for bigger positions in your working life? Oh, I get this with you. That looks wonderful. So thank you very much for coming through that. Wish you well. And right, and where are we going here? Oops, so let's go back to here. Enspertosis, which is Midia. Hello, Midia. It's lovely to see you. Can I have a work-related reading and the colour yellow? Is it interesting to have the colour yellow at the moment, though I can see blues and greens with you people as well. But first two to start off, that's the sun energy here. So as I look at work-related things with you, it's interesting here. You can look at other people around you, and I'm feeling this from the spirits coming straight through for you, Midya, is I feel that you can look at other people around you, or measure yourself, or thinking you're going to measure yourself with other people. Why are they doing this? How do they do this? Why am I, and all this? And I get the feeling here, don't do any of that. Don't do any of that. It's persistence that's going to get you through, because you're going to find here, I think, as soon as you start coming into May, maybe April actually, late April, but May is everything starts to open. The doors start to open for work and the opportunities and where you're going. And also, I see bags being packed with you. So I think you're going to be not just working in your local environment, I think you'll be working in other environments here. And also, teaching abroad. Teaching abroad. You may well be teaching things in England. You'd understand this. I'm sure you do, but I feel this energy with you, and it looks absolutely terrific. So I think, yeah, good stuff. And as I look at the cards here and go with this and left, middle, and right, let's go for the right on this and see where we're going. And yeah, you're going to start seeing, don't measure yourself up against other people. Your value is far better yourself. Your value of yourself is epic, and you're going to start seeing the money coming through. I know you're looking at this thinking, how am I going to get through with everything? You will do, because it all starts to go really, really well for you. So I think you need a bit of this. Yeah. Good. All right, brilliant. And warmest wishes to you. Chelsea Fit and everyone else coming through. I can see you guys as well. And in the meantime, though, let's go to Sana, and she comes through and says, can I have a general reading and the colour red? General reading, colour red. Right. Now, it's interesting here because I feel that, would you have understood here, a very eccentric man, a very, very eccentric man who's passed into the world of spirit. And because he comes through for you, he's on your father's side of your family. He's not your father. He's your father, because he's telling me this. And he wants to show me here, as I'm looking at him and feeling this lovely energy with him. He wants to tell me here, he says here, do not be afraid to come out of yourself. Do not be afraid to show yourself. Don't hold yourself back, he's telling me here. Because events come up in front of you for giving you the opportunity to do good things. And I feel here this is a lot to do with not just your working life, but I get a feeling even to do with your love life around you, and how he's connected with you, because he's laughing with me. He's laughing. And he wants to say to me here, he says here, it's almost like, as we say in England, it's like buses. They all turn up at once. You're waiting for hours for a bus, and 3 of them turn up at once. And it's like here, I find here that I think popularity is going to grow with you, but I also see a punching forwards with your confidence. And I think you're going to be doing all right. You may well be going back to do some old type of work. You may well be going back to doing something which relates a little bit back to the past, but it will bring you happiness, though. It has good tidings to it. And it's interesting, actually. It's like things you think people are not going to find interesting, they suddenly do. And then you're on a good one. And I think here you're going to do very, very well. Let's have a little look at the cards here and see where they're going with this, and see where things are moving along to. Right. I've got the left, the middle, and the right. Let's go for the left on this and see where we're going there. And oh, you're going to like this. You're going to like this. You are going to change the way you have been working. You're going to change it all. You're going to change it all. You've got a beautiful card here about spirituality, learning. This is about mastering yourself here. And the Tower card is you are going to change a lot. And it's you stamping your foot down as well. I feel here, I felt sometimes you felt here that maybe other people seem to get more chances than you do. I would look at this, and sometimes I get the feeling you're going to say things and make it feel a bit more obvious, and see where this goes for you. But it does look good, it really does. Chelsea Fitz, thank you very, very much. It's let's do a bit of this.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yes. A bit of wow. And Chelsea Fit comes through, says, hey, Phil, would love a reading about this week and the colour blue. This is an interesting one. So I'll start to pick up the energies from this. I would like to say here, as I feel the energies connecting with this with you, this is about, would you understand here if I said here, you're not going to keep repeating the same old things. No, you're going to do the self-love bit. You're going to start to get more within yourself. Calmness. You're not going to respond so much to the theatre or the dramas that go on around you. No, don't get that at all. Don't get that at all. I think here you're going to really feel that. And so your week ahead is about calmness. But come the end of the week, there's a lot about money matters around you, and but I don't necessarily it's like all bad. I also see social ties around you as well, and just be careful of people at the moment. Sometimes just don't react, don't respond, don't get involved in it. I feel here that you'll just don't. No, not getting into it, because other people will be trying to push buttons, and change your path, change the way you're working, and change the way things are going, because I think it will make you feel a lot better. And I think that's good for you. How is that? Oh, good. All right.
Yeah. Oh my gosh!
Yes. The drama. I know. All right, let's go and whip over to YouTube and see who's like a reading that's coming through. We go down to Suzanne, and she says here, love, please, today. What about tomorrow? What's it then? Right. Okay. Okay. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Take it easy. Take it easy here. This is the first things I pick up with this energy here. I feel other people need to show you their value of you rather than you having to show your value of yourself towards them. Yep. I feel here that this is a week around you. I feel just to be in a nice state of peace. I feel here, it's almost like, I know we don't want to let time go on and on and on and on, but this is interesting. I feel here that this calmness around you, and also I feel there's a guy who would you understand, guy who sort of sits on the fence. He doesn't seem to commit to everything here. The easiest way to do this is don't go to the fence. Let him come into your garden. Let him come into your garden, your side of the fence, and I think you'll find things easier. And also, you are going to get, and it's this week, you are going to get a beautiful compliment. I know all of us here send beautiful compliments to you, but you are going to get a beautiful compliment. Makes you go, oh, that was nice. I see a glass of wine in your hands. I see laughter, and I see you just saying here, I'm loving this. I'm loving it. It's good. It's getting better and better, and it certainly is. Brilliant. I love it. Love it. Good. And so I wish you great things there. Good. Well done, Suzanne. Go and have a great week, and let's give you something. Yeah, you need that. In fact, just before I go and change this, I better go look through the cards as well, just to see what they're saying. Good. And see where this is going. Right. Now, left, middle, and right. Let's go for the middle on this and see where we're going. This is about independence. And this is also here, I think you're going to find here, this is the week of big social interactions. There's you, there's people, there's you just enjoying yourself, keeping yourself, actually being proud of yourself, actually. And good news in money matters coming up as well. Good luck. Good. And as I go down to, I believe this is now Leah. Leah says she comes through here. Says, hi Phil, green and a general reading, please. And let's see where we go on this. Where we go. I need a drink for this one. Right. Leah's going, what have I done? No, Leah, you've done nothing. You're just amazing as you are. All right. So Leah, what I'd like to say to you here is color green. As I look at the aura here. Right. This week is about yellow colors. Would you understand you need clarity? Would you understand you need people to be clearer with you? Would you understand you need people just to be more natural with you? And I feel here that sometimes you're thinking that people are going a bit crazy, a bit bonkers, and they certainly are, yes. But I feel here this is one of these particular times that you feel that you just need clarity. People, tell me things straight. Don't go around the houses. And I feel this is what's going to be an important thing throughout your week. I also feel here you'll be receiving money this week, which is given to you personally. Yes. Now, yes, if you run a business, someone gives something to you personally. It's not something that's part of the business. It's to you personally. I just feel something good there. And I also have a lovely grandfather who's just come straight through for you here. And quite a big chap, quite a big man. And he wants to come through to you here. And he says here that don't go burning your bridges. He says here, don't go burning yourself out. Peace, calmness, have some time out here. I think here this is interesting for you and I. Go for the right pile on this. And I tell you what, you'll sometimes feel, I can understand you have been exhausted. But look at this. You're going to love this. This is where sometimes people aren't straight with you. Yeah, keep an eye on your health a little bit. But you've got a happy environment coming up in front of you. And then finally, you've got the world. And the world is where all things have been leading to. So there's a lot more happiness coming up. And I feel that you're going to be glad you ask people directly, Tell me direct. Don't go messing around the bushes. I think this is going to be a big thing for you. I think you'll enjoy. Good, 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 good. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. Let's give you a little bike horn as well. And yeah, have a great week. Have a great week. And where are we going to next? We're going to Venetia Colton. She comes through. She says, please go to have a reading, colour purple, and a general reading. Yes, you certainly can. Let's go. Venetia's lovely to see you, and hope Spain is treating you well. And yes, let's go and have a little look here. So as I look through the crystal and I'm finding this energy, and you go for the purple, I'm actually going for, there's always like a blue, which is a bluey purple. You see where the blue and the purple mixes just here. That's the color I see around you. That's the color I see around your aura here. And one of the things that you're going through at the moment is sometimes you feel like you're not in control. Maybe you're not supposed to be. You're going, oh, what's this mean? Okay, this is the week around you, I think here. Let events play out before you make decisions. Give yourself time. Let events unfold for you a little bit before you feel that you can move ahead on things or know what you're doing. This particular aura colors around you is saying that this is the universe who's actually directing you and helping you, and also an Indian guide, an Indian spirit guide is with you as well, and wanting you to be in your peace, in your quiet space, in your lovely here. And also there's a gentleman here who passed away. He just says to me here, thank you very much for caring for him. Yes, and I don't think he's away too long. By the energy I get here, he just says a big thank you to you. And Venetia, as I look at this here, I feel that you'll sometimes wonder who your friends are, and sometimes thinking here, this is, and sometimes taking time. Always see this card is about time. But then you've got the King of Pentacles coming up here. You've got mastery come up in front of you. You've got a feeling of like better support and things growing. But let it just go ahead slowly. Slowly, slowly is the way it goes. And I think you'll find that being nicer and easier. And Simul 77. General reading, please. Colour red. I tell you what, I love this. Simul, what I pick up around this around you. I feel this is a good time here. Would you understand sometimes wanting to have a little bit of a... Would you understand sometimes you want to take control, and sometimes you want to say, I'm not putting up with this, and you want to have a bit of a row with people here. I get a feeling people are taking advantage of your nature sometimes, and you're getting a little bit, you've come to the end of the line here. And it is one of these interesting times about this eclipse, about people and changing the views we have here, changing the boundaries we have here. And I think you're going to be doing this all right, but you'll be glad you did it. And but people sometimes, they make statements and then they go and hide. And you're looking at them going, this is a silly game, but it's almost like they're scared to show you. But I feel it really is about a time just to be able to put things into place. And it looks better. Yes. Someone around you's been set up a little bit. Someone around you being set up, and they've been made to feel a fool. You'll see the real reason here, and you'll realise the person who is being set up is not the guilty one. You'll see this. Yes, wow, what a message. Wow, I see that. Yeah, I see the arguments, all right. I see here that you'll clear the air, and I see here you stamp your foot down, and you come out on top feeling I did the right thing. It's good week for career as well. A bit of travel, but my goodness, I think you have a great time. Sorry, Venetia, I forgot to take you off there. And but Simul, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that means something to you there. You'd understand just where that's coming through. And right, Darcy says, "Hi Phil, could I have a love life reading, please? Color blue." Now, Darcy, let's go and have a little look here. What I feel by this is, and it's quite nice energy with you at the moment. I feel empathy. I get compassion. And I feel here too is that people this week are going to see you in a different light. And you'll look at this going, what's all this about? Well, I'm not saying they haven't seen you in a different light before, but I get a feeling they're going to see you in a better light. And so you're going to get a lot of, hey, I feel that you'll get compliments. I feel you'll get things around you which are going to be making you feel, yes, I'm right by things. I'm feeling my energies around me, and I'm feeling in tune with things. And you are. And Darcy, I think you're going to do some good things this week for yourself. And I think it's a week to feel a bit more proud of yourself, and especially when people say to you, "Oh my God, you were right." Oh yes, you're right. Oh yes, you're right. Good. I also pick up here where love life is concerned. One particular guy is going to get very curious in you. Don't rush to him. Let him come to you. The law of the land, young lady. The law of the land. Right. And yes, because it all works out. There's also going to be very good news coming up around money. And people are going to be seeing you in a different way. And just let the nutters stay nutty. Yes. It's up to them, isn't it? Let the nutters stay nutty. They obviously proved it. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yes, I know. And Charlotte comes through. She says, "Hi Phil, good evening. I'd like a work reading, please, and a colour green." Charlotte, it's lovely to see you. Always lovely to welcome you onto the show. And thank you very much for following and everything. Right. Work reading, colour green. Now, this is a process. This is not a change just yet. This is a process. So would you understand it's you're putting things, you're laying things on the table. You're looking at your strategies, your plans and things where you're going. And Venus, although it's retrograde at the moment, is the great planner. It's the great one that allows us to be able to create strategies. And although it's out of phase, it's just looking at things and saying, not that you've gone too far forwards. It's about looking at how you're going to make things easier and better. Communication with people is going to be very different with you. I think you're going to like this. I think you're going to find a balance in it. It just seems easier, better, and I think you'll just enjoy yourself on this. I like it. And also what I see here as well, Charlotte, is your work life is going to improve. And you're certainly, we're all thinking here the retrograde's all bad news. No, they're not. No, they're not. And that the eclipse is bad news. No, it is not. It's just about how we work with things. The great philosopher said, Captain Jack Sparrow. You're thinking, I know him. Where do I know him from? Yes, Pirates of the Caribbean. He came up with a great quote. It's not the problem that's the problem. It's the attitude about the problem that's the problem. That's the problem. Yes, you probably will go there. Actually, yeah. Right. Let's go and have a look at this. Let's go for the middle pile on this. I think it's a good way to go. And happiness, joy, and a feeling here. You can't do everything at the moment. You want to, well, to become bigger and better. You want the response, but you're going to be feeling good about things. You're still resetting. It's almost like getting the mold right. You'll do it. And I think you'll be a very happy little soul. So good luck to you. Let's go and give you a bit of this. Yeah. Good. And Tammy, you can see you, and everyone else is coming through, I believe, on Cecilia. Lovely to see you. And let's get round to everybody else and see where we're going. Right. Where we go? That was Darcy. And right. Okay. Kathy Rowan comes through all the way from Spain. Hello, Kathy. Lovely to see you. This is a very nice lady. In fact, if you need a house in Spain, get hold of this lady. She'll help you. She'll do fantastic deals for you. Whether you want a big house, small house, house on the side, a house in the middle, or house on the end, she'll help you out. Kathy is very good. Can you please do a reading related to finance and job? Okay, right. It's interesting here because as you look at this, I've got 2 coins here. 2 coins, a pathway that splits into 2 coins and goes off. So this shows me here there's going to be more than one job going to be in your life here. I'm also hearing here you've been stressed about the way people have been talking to you, or stressed in the way here that what you're hearing. It's like, I don't need to keep hearing this. I don't need it. And you're looking here, oh God, I just want a bit of calmness here. I want to know where I'm going. And what's interesting about this here is don't fixate on that bit. Just, listen, thank you. Just let it all go by. Let it all go by. The other areas which I think are going to come up for you is the second coin. And the second coin comes up here, and it's about the mystery. And you're going, oh God, what do you mean, mystery? Well, it's interesting here because I get the feeling, Kathy, just let things tick on a little bit. Just let them flow a little bit. But I think you're coming into a little bit of magic. And we like magic on this show. We certainly like magic. We talk magic. We are magic. And you, Kathy, are coming into it. And I think people will probably say, you are magic too. Let's take let's take the right pile here and see where we're going, and see what goes here. Right. Yes, I can see you looking at this going, oh my God, where am I going? But you're on a new journey. There's a new journey that comes up for you, and I think here you're going to leave this old one behind because you're looking at the way people are not talking to you, and when they do talk to you, it's not always very nice. And now you're looking for something bigger and better. I think, Kathy, keep going. You're going to do very well, and I think you need this. Right, and Leah, Samuel, Charlotte, Tammy, Cooper, C. Where are we going here? Eric, I'm very fine, thank you. Thank you very much for asking me. And Cedar Walker says, hope you're doing well. And she says here, please, can I have... love a reading, please. Don't know which colour, but we can go with red. All right, let's go with red. Cedar Wacker, what do I need to say to you here? As I look at the crystal and just get the energies that start to come through for you and where we're going. What's your diet a little bit? I get a feeling, though, you're working something on this, though, aren't you? You're doing something better for you. And I think this is going to be quite a good time here. And I think what you're learning as well, would you understand learning and growing and would you understand you want to put things into practice, give information to people? You're quite an informer if you look like this here. And I think this is quite a auspicious time. Well, what a great word for a day like this, auspicious. And but I really feel that you want to give out, learn a lot, help people, and your popularity with this Cedar Walker, I think, will be lovely, lovely, lovely. Good, right, and right. Let's go for the left on this. We go for the left pile and see where we're going. Right. Okay. I feel here as we sort of look at this as well here, you're going to be looking at a man around you who may need your support or help. It distracts you away from other things at the moment, but this week seems to be you may have to make choices about what you want. Do you want to focus on what you want to learn and work and do things like this? And I also think here too, as a Cedar worker, is so Cedar Car, I think I said it right like that, hasn't it? Cedar Car. Yeah, I think I said it right now. I feel it too. It's don't let people take your style away. Don't get too into everybody else. But I do see a man coming into your life and you being very happy with this. But also don't forget you. Don't forget the things you do. It's like we put everything to everybody else. Right. Good. And I think it's good. Just give you this. Yeah. Good. All right. Let's go and right. Okay. Davy Jones comes through and says here, hi, Davey. He says, hi, Phil. Can you see the next 2 weeks for me, please? Dark blue colour. All right, Davey. Let's go and have a look at this here. It's interesting, isn't it? Because the next 2 weeks in front of you is what you think you're going to worry about, what you think you've got coming up as problems, perhaps, or perceived to be problems, but perception is, or what's that other word we sometimes take here? We assume things. That's it, assumption. And I think you're going to look at this sort of 2 weeks in front of you and think here, maybe it's not so good. Maybe it's not so good at all. But are you running this by fear or are you running this by confidence? If you're running this by fear, that's probably why you're getting that. If you turn this around to confidence, I think by what you gain over the next 2 weeks or so, I think it's going to be better for you. And I think you're going to know where you stand as well. And are things as bad? Debbie, do things look, excuse me, I just threw all my cards away. Do things look as bad as what they are? I really don't think so. I think it's the way you're looking at things at the moment, my friend Davey. And but let's see where we go there. Right. And as I look at the cards here, left, middle, and right, so let's go for the left on this. It seems the way to go. And where are we going here? And I feel here as I look at this, you think you're going to be out of money. It's more about knowing where you're going, but also it seems to come up to a point where now I know where I'm going. It's like you needed the news. News is coming, but it's not going to be as bad as what you think. I think if anything, it's just sort of tires you out a bit. But good luck to you, though, Davey. I wish you well. Have a bit of this. Yeah, good. And where are we going now? We got Shapra here says, Shapra says he needs love reading. Oh my goodness, Shapra. Yeah, I think you need one. Right. Your emotions, my friend, have been here, there, and everywhere. Would you understand your emotions have been up there somewhere, down there somewhere, and we're all over the place. And I feel here that what I feel you need for yourself here is to be, rather than being so emotionally engaging with everything around you at the moment, which is taking you like a hot air, like a sort of like a balloon that's just been let loose, and going all around the rooms and things like this. This seems to be all the time here. Just a love starts with you. That's one of the infinite answers I think I could give you. It starts with you. There's a nice lady here from the spirit world, and she's saying to me here, she says here that don't burn things out. She's saying here you're extreme at the moment. You're exhausted. You're tired. You're feeling here like, God, where's my life going? Is it going to get any better or easier? Of course it will do. Of course it will do. But at the moment, I think you just need a bit of your quiet time, a bit of yourself. Right. Excuse me. Get a bit of hay fever in a minute. Right. Right. Let's go for the right on this. So let's see where we're going there, my friend. Yeah, it seems to be that find that peace in yourself. And I think you're getting far too stressed about everything. But we want everything. We want everything to be fine. But in order to do this, you can't have everything. So in other words here, have yourself. Seems to be the better direction to go. That's what I say here for you. Right, good. Bad Baddy, lovely to see you. And sorry, dear old hay fever. There you go. Right. Kathy Rowland, she's just turned David Jones. And Tanya comes through. She says here, colour green. Colour green, general, please. Yes, certainly. Green. Now, interesting here, it's about thinking differently. It's about thinking, Tanya. This is about being knowing how to jump forwards or how to sidestep, how to respond and react. This is going to be a very good time for you. And I think here too, when I see this, is what people. It's not just about jobs. It's about what people are going to think of you. Tanya, this is going to be a good time. I feel here. It's a way you're going to communicate to people. There's sometimes, could you believe Tanya just said that? And actually, a boss turns around and says, well, at least someone did. And yes, so I feel here this is good news. And I feel here you could do very well in your life in front of you. Just keep going. Just keep going. I think here you'll do just fine. Right, we're going here. Let's go to the left here, see where we're going. And I feel here too with this, it's also time here where you may leave something else behind you to take up a new contract in the future. And I tell you what, it's nice. You're not going to feel as sometimes you feel here, am I getting the right things? It's the way we talk. The way we talk the language which sometimes people need to hear. And I think you would do brilliantly. Yeah. Excuse me. Right. Thank you much, Ismatosis. And Tammy Cooper comes through. She says, please can I have a silver work reading? So I love silver. Silver is very good for working with work. It's also, sometimes this comes up here, Tammy, is about something that reacts very quickly. Something responds very quickly, Tammy. So I feel where work is concerned, is action that you're going to take very in front of you is going to look good. You're going to think, regarding where work is concerned, do I know everything? Do we? Well, sometimes you don't, but I pick up here, don't pass opportunities when you think they could be good for you. Yeah. Let's go and have a little look here and see what the cards are saying. All right. Let's go for the left. Right. Okay, and a work here I feel here is you'll think about starting a new adventure, something new. Timing isn't right. Slow down the timing. Put this back to April, May. Things you're trying to stay on top of at the moment, and it's slow, very slow. But it's about collecting information. It's about collecting more, and I think you'll benefit from that. But and it's going to help you. I think you're going to feel a little bit easier in yourself. Hopefully that helps there. But I feel that, yes, there's take action by collecting information or collecting job offers or collecting things here. When they all come out, where it works for you, I think it's going to be about April, May. and then I think it works well. Good luck to you. Good luck. Let's go and do a bit of this for a second. Alrighty, as we come back here, let's go to Maria Helmsley. She's come through and she says here, please have a reading, deep, general from spirit. Okay, deep something rather, general from spirit, please. Peacock blue, a deep peacock blue. Why is it you always go for the, well, lovely colour, but you always go for these. But there you go, good. Right, what I need to tell you here, when I look for the spirits on this here, I look for information around you, I get a feeling here. Would you understand that you have just had a bit of a kickstart into opening your spiritual self even more to the point you can really look at this now and opening up for yourself? I think you're gonna find this. Yeah, and I think here this is what you're going to find. And I think this is the time around you. You're going to open up more here, and this is what they're telling me. And also, I've got a lovely granny here, and one of your grandmothers. Would you understand? One of your grandmothers was quite a psychic herself. She liked the cards and being intuitive, and she's here. In fact, I think you're going to use the cards quite a lot more now, and it looks good. Right, let's go the right because it's the right way to go. And Maria, where are we going with this? Love it. Get on with it, young lady. You're going to do just fine. I think you're going to love your life in front of you. I think you're thinking, I'm never looking back, and so you shouldn't. This is good. Go. Right, okay. Alexandra, coming on to you very shortly. I can see with the people there. I'm going to have to jump a couple of people because I say jump. I'm going to have to move around a little bit to get things quickly. In fact, what I'll do is I'm going to do more spirit messages and then see what we could do regarding cars as well. Right. Thank you very much as well for your comments there, Suzanne. I much appreciate it. And yeah, that's cool. Thank you very much. Everything last week that I said on the show happened. Good for you. Hopefully it all works out there. The same for you guys. Rachel comes through. Rachel Griggs says, general reading, please, Lilac. Rachel, you're a one. Right. Would you understand about branding? Would you understand here about launching yourself more? Would you understand about things that don't feel right, but still try to find what it is? I would not push yourself at the moment. Just try something else, just see what it is. I get a feeling here it's more inclined this particular time period you're going through to observe, to reflect, to look at options, and I think here this is where you're going to go. I also pick up here there is watch injury. I've just been told here, watch injury, that you're not overdoing it, Rachel. Sometimes you need to yes, have a wind down every now and then. Right. Let's go and have a little look here as we go left, middle and right. And on the left pile here, let's go and have a look here. We've got, yes, your health. Take it easy. Don't overstretch things. Think you could take on being Wonder Woman when these energies around you at the moment. Just saying here, just slow it down a bit. And you'll sometimes feel here, is everything wrong? No, it's not wrong. It's just needing to reflect a bit. Sometimes need to slow down. But really wish you well and have a bit of that. Good. Right, Alexandra Kasitsu, she comes through all the way from Hawaii. She says here, yeah, I know I've jumped a couple of others there. I will be back to you shortly. And we're going, good morning. Would love a relationship reading, please, in the colour blue. Colour blue relationship reading, what I need to say here, straight away, I get a man here who wants to come through for me. And he's saying to me here, he says here, this is about building. This is about building, I feel here. And also, would you understand about building things for yourself? Oh, he wants to bring this in. He also wants to look here to say here that it's not necessarily about how you immediately see the future around you. This is more to do with how you see what you do now here. And he feels here too that you're trying to remain a very logical or grounded mindset. And I pick up here, there's a lot of emotions that run around, and I'm feeling here by this that Your realistic, down-to-earth mindset is probably very, very wise. I feel here that energies will jump around all over the place, but keep the stability here. And yes, I can understand sometimes you feel like mother to everybody. And but I feel what also comes through here is your partner needs to change the way he works. Change the way he works will change things a lot. Right. And let's go and look at the middle part here and see where we're going. Right. Yes, I can see you're stressed, but in the end here, I can feel here that you end up a very, very happy woman. And I think you're going to explore a lot more spiritual work as much as your own psychotherapy work, probably, and psychology work. But you're going to find it, it's going to be all right for you. You'll do just fine. Really wish you well. Really do. Yes, really wish you well. Right. Okay, everybody else, I can see you there as well, just about. And thank you very much for your comments, everybody, on Instagram. Very, very nice of you. Ashok comes through and says here, can I have a minute of reading on a court case? No. How we gone for, and you see the final result being a positive for me? That's down to the judge. I'm not going to go into that. That's not for me to go into. I'm not a judge. I'm not a solicitor, and some things I won't answer, and that's one of them. Sorry, Ashok, but all I can say here is good luck to you. And I feel your aura color is very, very white, which shows a refreshing beginning. I will say that to you, right? And Mr. Beanie says here, hey, can I have a message on finances for next month? I will take red. Mr. Beanie, what I pick up here is by this, I'm going to whiz through, just go with what the Spirit's saying to me because we're in our last few minutes. And I wish everybody else joined there. And hello, everybody else who's joining you here on Instagram, and Chelsea Fit, Liddles, and Leah, and everybody else. Good. Right, what I want to say here, I feel here when I see this, when I see these energies, guys, Mr. Beanie, I feel that finances around you the next month here is, it doesn't look easy. It's like things are very broken, aren't they? They're in bits. They're in bits here. And I feel this is the time around you just to look at don't look at what is. It's about what you're going to build in front of you. I think here sometimes we get too glued on the small picture where we need to look at the bigger picture. Do that, Mr. Beanie. I think you're going to do well. Liddle78 says blue. What I like to say here, Liddles, is I feel here there is you're going to be working outside the box. Okay, what's the box? Well, the box is where the old parameters where you would be working. There's a new dimension that you're going to be working in. You're going to love it. You're going to absolutely adore it. You're going to feel here you're stepping into wonderment. And I also see here loads of criticism around you for doing this. Yeah, that's their opinion. That's their opinion. I feel here, Littles, that I feel you're going to have a very, very auspicious time around you. And sometimes it really is going to be your gut feeling, not listening too much to what everyone else is telling you. It's about you. It's about you. And I think here this is right. I also see something changing in the home where the room's going to be changed into an office or something. And there may even be another destination that you will travel to a lot for work. And it's not just where you're usually working. It's somewhere else. Somewhere else here. This looks good. And I get a feeling a father is here. A father is here. And he wants to say to you here, he's proud of you. And he says, it's interesting here. So I do this to you. He says, keep your finger on the button. Keep going. Keep going. And you're going to think here sometimes, oh my God, what am I doing? Where am I going? But I do see a lot of other pressure which has been going on around your Littles. That's another story. If you need help with that, just let me know. And where are we now? We are just... oh no, we've got 2 minutes left there. I could keep going another 2 minutes. Right. We got Charlie Bear. John Smith. Right. John Smith says, would like a message from the spirit. Colour blue. Colour blue. Now, you know, you're John, but you know another John, don't you? Another John upstairs. Yes, I get a feeling here. Who broke their back? Who broke their back? Because I'm hearing this, breaking their back, and I'm also hearing here, and also hear a soldier over there as well. But you'll be, I feel here, they just tell you that they're there, they're sending their love to you. That's what they're telling me here. So good luck, good luck. And also, I think that's it there. That's all right, everybody. Thank you very much, Instagram, for your comments. And Charlie Bear comes in and she says here, Phil, general for the week, please. Colour green for St. Paddy's Day. That's very Irish, yes. Looking at the week in front of you, Charlie Bear, I would say here that put humour in it. Everything you do, put humour in it. You'll love it. You'll love it. You'll love it. It's good. Instagrammers, I've got to let you go because I'm just stepping into... I can't let it go over the hour because otherwise I can't download it. And yes, so Instagram is goodbye. Have a wonderful week. Speak to you soon. And loads love to you. I'll send you big hearts and big burgers. Hearts, burgers. See? Twist the fingers. Lovely stuff. Take care, guys. Right. Okay. And as I carry on for the last couple of minutes, let's go and have a look here. Yes, I've definitely got hay fever. Thank you very much. Right. Yes, definitely special date there. Yes, I can see all that there. I understand what you're saying. Right. Yes, information for your tarot understanding, please. Yes. Yep. Just guys, just let me know and just tarot workshop, retros, fudging. Yes, I know what you mean. Right. But I think here, though, when I say all these energies are concerned around you, guys, it's about having loads and loads. Have humour in things, look at things differently, being yourself in a lovely place. And I wish you all a fabulous week. Thank you, everybody, for your lovely messages there. And there you all are. Thank you very much indeed. And yes, no fence walking. I totally agree with you. No fence walking. That's not you. Thank you, says Tanya. And Maria says she's very grateful. Right. Okay, good. All right, guys. Like I say to you, have a lovely, lovely week. I'm going to try and get through next Sunday. I'm travelling abroad next week, but I hope be able to get through to the Sunday show. If not, I'll be put on a different day, but let you know all about that when it happens. But in the meantime, guys, mwah, love you loads, and you're just so special, and I love you from the top of my bottom. Take care, guys. Have a great week. Speak to you soon. Cheers. Bye-bye.